Right now, someone is signing the papers on their first home. Their hands are shaking. They've been waiting for this for 4 years. Somewhere else, someone just wired $2.3 million to close on an apartment complex. Before breakfast. This is the same market. These are not the same people. But one of them started exactly where you are. This is every level of homeownership. From renting a room you're not allowed to paint, to owning the building your landlord lives in. You pay $1,847 a month for an apartment you don't own. The walls are beige. You asked once about painting them. The answer was no. Every January, the renewal notice arrives. Last year, $1,697. The year before, $1,580. This year, $1,847. You've given your landlord $68,000 over the past 3 years. You own exactly $0 of it. You tell yourself renting makes sense. Flexibility, no maintenance costs. You read the articles. Then your friend buys a house, a real one. 3-bed, 2-bath in a suburb you've driven through. 2 years later, he mentions, almost casually, that it's worth $55,000 more than he paid. He made $55,000 while sleeping in his own bed, while your rent went up again. The math starts to feel different. You change everything. Cancel the subscriptions, meal prep on Sundays, open a high-yield savings account, set up automatic transfers, $500 a month, then $700 after the raise, then $1,000 when you take on the side project. You start a spreadsheet. It isn't really a spreadsheet. It's a countdown. $14,000, $29,000, $47,000, $66,000. The goal is $80,000, enough for a 20% down payment on a $400,000 home. No PMI. You know what PMI is now. You know what escrow means. You know your debt-to-income ratio to 2 decimal places. You've toured 6 houses just to feel what it's like. You always find something wrong with them. You're not sure if it's the houses or the fear. The spreadsheet says 3 more months. 3 months feels like a long time. It is also nothing. The offer gets accepted on a Tuesday at 4:17 p.m. You read the email 3 times before you believe it. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath built in 1991. The inspection found 11 cosmetic issues and one that wasn't cosmetic. You negotiated $5,500 off for the roof. Closing day takes 4 hours and more signatures than you've ever signed in your life. You drive to the house. You stand in the empty living room. Nothing happens, but something shifts. The mortgage is $2,040 a month, more than you paid in rent. But it's different now. You paint the bedroom on a Thursday night, a deep slate gray. You've been thinking about that color for 8 months. 6 months in, you stop saying the house. You start saying home. The bank owns most of it, but slowly, month by month, a little more of it becomes yours. 3 years pass. A coffee shop opens 2 blocks away. A young couple buys the house across the street. Same floor plan as yours, for $349,000. You paid $287,000. You open Zillow at midnight. Your estimated value, $334,000. You've paid down $18,000 in principal. Between paydown and appreciation, your net worth has grown by $65,000. So, while you lived your life inside the thing creating it, you do the bathroom renovation you've been putting off. $13,000. A contractor. 3 weeks without a functioning shower. Zillow adjusts to $344,000. You understand something now that you didn't before. You're not just living here. Every mortgage payment, every renovation, every year in a rising neighborhood, it's compounding. This is the machine, and you're inside it. You buy the second house before selling the first. The numbers are tight, but they work. The new house is $465,000. 4 bedrooms, a real yard, a garage. The first house becomes a rental. You hire a property manager. 8% of monthly rent. Your tenant pays $2,100 a month. Your mortgage on that property, $1,410. $690 cash flow before repairs and vacancies. Real number after everything. Closer to $350. It's not life-changing money, but it's money moving while you're doing something else. You now own 2 properties. Total equity, $163,000. Something has changed in how you think. The word portfolio starts to feel like it belongs to you. You own 4 properties. The original starter home, the family home, a duplex you bought during a slow quarter, a single family 2 towns over, combined monthly rent, $7,800, combined mortgages, $5,200, gross cash flow, $2,600, actual cash flow after management, maintenance, vacancy, repairs, $1,100. You get a call at 10:43 p.m. about a leaking water heater. You drive 35 minutes to let a plumber in. You spend more time on spreadsheets than you ever expected. But your total real estate equity is $410,000. People ask you how you did it. You say, "I just started when I was ready." That's not entirely true. You started when you were terrified, but it amounts to the same thing. You own 11 properties. You don't manage them anymore. A company does. Monthly cash flow, real after everything, is $4,800. Total portfolio value, $3.4 million. Total equity, $1.6 million. You bought your first house 14 years ago for $287,000. You could not have imagined this number then, but you also couldn't have predicted what went wrong along the way. The tenant who paid 3 months late, the furnace that failed in February, the deal that collapsed 2 days before closing, the year the market corrected and made you question everything. You held. That's the whole story. The beige apartment you used to rent, the one you weren't allowed to paint, was torn down last year. They built condos. The developer paid cash. That used to feel like a different world. It no longer does. If this video found you at level 1 or 2, that's the most important place to watch it from. Subscribe. The next one is already coming.